how's it going? I'm Kevin from BrokenTreeMusic.com, and here we are on day 1, lesson number 8. Moving right along here. And in our last lesson, we touched on the major and minor triad. Now what we're going to do is we're going to expand upon this into an arpeggio. Now, even though this is for rudimentary beginners, I'm going to start this up front. This, to me, is one of the most important things a player can know. The arpeggio is going to be an expansion upon the triad. We're going to be adding in the 7, and traffic is very heavy outside, but I'll ignore that. We're going to be, this is where you're going to have the difference between a C major and a C major 7 chord. Now, right now, that's not going to make a whole lot of sense to anybody who's never done this before. Pay it no mind. Treat this as another exercise. So we're going to start off on a C major again, and we're going to do our 3 applications off the index finger, middle finger, and pinky. So we have our C to the E to the G. So far nothing's changed, but this time we're going to drop our index finger down to the B on the G string, which is the 4th fret, and then finish up on the C note, which is the 5th fret. 1, extended 4, 2, 1, 2. Almost said 4 there. Later on in other lessons, I'll talk about the difference on where you would use a C major triad versus C major arpeggio. But for now, just work on the actual technique, work on the symbiotic relationship between your left hand and your right hand, having the 2 of them work together, and of course, always, 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 always work to a metronome when you're learning something new. Now, next application of this is we're going to start with our middle finger. So here we are back on the 2. So our index finger is completely across the 2nd fret of the entire neck here. So we have our 2, then we're going to drop the 1 to the E, we're going to drop the 4 to the G. Now our 3 is going to hit the B on the D string, excuse me, G string, and then our pinky is going to go to the C. Don't worry about playing things like this quickly. If nothing else, start on a whole note. So even if it's a 4 count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Fast is great, but fast is not the end all. Accurate is more what you want. So again, metronome, 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 razor sharp timing. Don't worry about if it seems like it's too slow. Get that down. And finally, we're going to go with our pinky, which once again, here we are on the 8th fret yet again. Same as the triad now. So we're going C, E, G, but this time we're going to shift down the neck to the B note, which is the 9th fret on the D string, and then we're going to shift back up, and our index is going to play the C. 4, 3, 1, extend that 4, shift up the 1, and then back to the 4, 1, 3, 4. And in case anybody's getting confused, remember the 1 is your index, 2 is middle, 3 is ring, 4 is pinky. That's going to be your major arpeggio for your C major. There's no sharps or flats within that. And again, experiment, play it up and down the neck. Remember the shapes. The shapes are never going to change no matter what chord you're in. So, with our next lesson, we will be doing Take a Guess. I'll see you then.